Hey guys, it's Action of Violence here. We have an interesting one for you. We have Cage Warriors 156, Bonner versus Stewart. We'll get right into it though. We got Stephanie Evans versus Malagorgazata Tkozis. Ah, interesting. So, Tkozai 8-0 as an amateur, first fight as a pro, hasn't faced the competition that you'd like to see, but she's beat them all. I'm gonna go with Takoz here, but I'm not gonna do it with a lot of emphasis, especially at the price she's at, just because we haven't seen her fight anyone any good. Evans still isn't a good opponent, but she should run through Evans like she has her other opponents. Moving on, we have Milahad Alhadi versus Marconde Bastos. Bastos is here for a paycheck. Because he's not coming to win. I don't think it so, at least. I think Malhadi's just going to grind him out for 3 rounds and maybe even get a TKO. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy fight to call. We got Al Hadi. Moving on, we got Scott Peterson versus Johan Salvador. Salvador 3-4. He's French. What else do you need to say? I'm just joking. But yeah, going to a split decision with a 1-6 guy. You can't let that slide. So I got Scott Peterson inside the distance by sub. But yeah, it could be an interesting one for sure. Next up, we got Jimmy Quinn taking on Dan Cannell. Cannell has that knockout power and he could land, but I don't think it will happen. I think Jimmy Quinn will find the chin, and I think he'll get the win. I think Jimmy Quinn will find the chin and get the win. And Dan Cannell, yeah, I just think this is a Quinn fight. Yeah, moving on. Jack Eglin taking on Rory Evans. Jack Eglin, he's very young in his career, very good though, very talented, very good everywhere. Training at an MMA lab now. Um, Great win in his last fight. He lost to Sam Kelly and Luke Riley by knockout, so there's no shame in that. Both those guys are on a tear in their own right. Rory Evans, on the other hand, he is not. He lost to Liam Gittins and he got finished. Calf kicks were a problem. A bunch of things were a problem for him. It was really hard to watch. I think this is a win for Eglin here. I wouldn't be shocked to see Eglin get chinned, but I don't think it's going to happen here. I think Rory is just too wild, and I think Jack's too sharp. Moving on, we have Andy Clamp taking on Gaston Abinadi. Now, I was inclined to take Gaston here with how chinny Clamp is, but with the lack of grappling Abinadi has, I gotta go with Andy here. I feel like it's a pretty straightforward matchup, grappler versus striker, and I feel like Clamp has the tools to win this fight. So I'm gonna go with Clamp here, but I'm not confident. Moving on, we have Reese McEwen versus Leonardo de Oliveira. A short guy, Leonardo is, so we'll make it a little harder to get him down. I think Reese McEwen's going to be outpointing him on the feet and winning the scrambles to get on top. I think Reese McEwen wins this fight quite easily, but anything can happen, especially when a guy's shorter than you. It's hard to take that guy down. So I'm going to go with Reese McEwen here, but be careful. Moving on, we have Matt Bonner versus Darren Stewart. Stewart, man, I have to pick just because he has a striking advantage. But again, I could be wrong. This could go Bonner's way. I just off what I saw at the weigh-ins, I like Stewart's physique better. I think he seems more in shape for this fight. But who knows? Who knows what looks can deceive us. But yeah, guys, I'm on Stewart here with a slight lean. And here are my top five most confident picks. Number one, we have El Hadi. Number two, Peterson. Number three, McEwen. Number four, Jimmy Quinn. Number five, Takozas. Alright, guys. Like, subscribe, and tied with Takozas Eglin. Alright, guys. Like, subscribe, you know the drill. And I'll catch you on the next one, alright? Sounds good. Peace.